So it is 11 in the morning. I am off to the train station. I am going to go meet Laura, and then we're probably going to go shopping. I need shoes and things like that, and afterwards we're going to meet up with our friend Arlette for dinner. So yay! So I'm just kind of reflecting on how awkward my past 72 hours have been. And awkward encounter after awkward encounter after awkward encounter. It was just like really strange. I mean, I've been in this country for a few months now, and I haven't had this many awkward encounters before. So, I mean, first we got that crazy old lady who was like, konnichiwa, who was like freaking out over how tall I am. I don't think I mentioned in the video, but yeah, she actually started to stroke my cheek, and the second that happened, I was like, okay, all propriety has gone out the window. I'm leaving. Conversation's done. And then there was the creepy old guy that was trying to follow me from station to station to try to convince me to be his tutor for his, or to be a tutor for his grandson, I think. And then yesterday, with the ladies that were pretending they wanted to do language exchange, but turned out they were actually trying to convert me to their religion. Yeah. A whole lot of weirdness. And I was thinking about these ladies because I've been warned about them in advance, so I kind of had my suspicions about how to handle the situation. Like, okay, these people, they might not always want what you want, or what they say they want from you. And so, like, she was like, oh, do you want to come over to my house? When we first met, I'm like, no, I don't want to go to your house. But if you want to do a language exchange, we're going to meet in a public location. And that location was a convenience store. And I chose it for a very specific reason because I didn't want her coming to my house. Well, turns out I get to the convenience store yesterday, and not only is it just this lady, but she has invited her friend, which she never said she was going to do. And then they pull out some paperwork trying to convert me to Buddhism after they've talked to me for about 20-30 minutes. And I'm like, interesting, tell me more. Yeah, whatever. Not happening, basically. But they know exactly where I live. Yeah, exactly where I live. They're like, oh, you're in this building, right? In this apartment, right? And I'm just like thinking to myself, I know they warned us before we got here that there would be no privacy and that everybody in town would know where you would live. But the fact that these crazy people who are trying to convert me to their religion know my exact address kind of creep me out, Like, in America, that shit isn't cool, for lack of a better word. And some of the other teachers were telling me about what situations they've had with these Buddhist conversion people. Like, one of my friends was telling me about how they tried to force their way into his apartment. And another person was saying, yeah, they pretended to be my friends for like months and months and didn't even bring up this Buddhist crap. And then one day they invited me over to their house for dinner. And this is after they've been together for months. So she's like, oh, that'd be nice, a home-cooked Japanese meal. She gets there and, no, it's some sort of 6-hour-long prayer ceremony, and she didn't have a car. She couldn't get out. She basically got trapped there. And then another person was like, yeah, well, I was alone when I moved to this country. I had no friends. I didn't have anybody to speak to, no one to voice my complaints or concerns with. And this person listened to me, and I thought they were my friend, but it turns out they just wanted to use me or convert me. And I'm like, oh, good, so you stopped going to see them? And she says, no, I still go when they call. And I'm like, but you have no interest in this. And she's like, no, I don't. And I'm like, then why are you doing it? Okay, you said you started off doing it because you were alone and you had no friends. But obviously now you have friends and you're not alone. So why are you forcing yourself to go? I think she's the type of person that she can't say no to people. And yeah. But that's basically the stuff that I've been thinking about for the past few days. You know, after weird, awkward encounter after awkward encounter after awkward encounter. But better hurry up and get to the station. So this train station has a very interesting bike storage system. Literally, they have bikes that park on the ground, and then they have these elevated little, I guess, bike platform, mini platform that actually raises them up so that they have more space. I have not seen this before. Brulee donut. Pepper alpaca. When it's dark enough, you can see the stars. That's deep. Real deep.
I like this.
You're alive, and that's pretty much better than anything.
That's pretty much better than anything.
It's pretty much better than anything. Beautiful days, attractive. Thank you for everything. So it's either even today, always happy. Even today, always happy. Or even today, always happy. Or even today, always happy.
I don't know.
That's confusing.
I can't. What are they saying?
He is as wise as an owl.
Oh,
He
that's
does
wise.
not something any prey.
Escape?
What is this supposed to
It might
be?
be escape. I'm pretty sure it's escape.
Escape any prey?
He does not escape. I think they meant he doesn't
Let prey
any-
escape?
Yeah.
Do you have a black hole stomach to buy such a mountain of food?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, I do. And then you get stuff from people like, oh, you're just saying that because you hate Pikachu. And I'm like, no, I don't hate Pikachu. I like Pikachu. I just like Raichu. Blame Lieutenant Surge. Push it, I think. What is it? What is it?
It is Executor.
Ah, Executor.
It is Executor. Wait, do I have 1, 2, 3?
Come on, Raichu. Raichu, Raichu, Raichu.
It's Raichu.
Raichu! Oh. So
I feel that. I've been there.
we had a basic system of we would get a game and then she would play as much of the game as she can until she got to a point where she was just like, nope, can't do it. And then she'd give it to me and then I'd have to play it.
Yeah.
It smells like donuts.
ご乗車ありがとうございました。新潟です。
So it's Coco Loco. And then the kanji is for middle and then center. So center. So Coco Loco Center? Is that what they're trying to say? It's Coco Lo whatever. Loco.
No.
I know. It's low. But loco sounds better.
はい、かしこまりました。129円のお買い上げでございます。お待たせしました。失礼します。200円お借りします。71円のお返しです。ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。またお越しください。
You were having a conversation?
I guess so. I don't know.
Chaotic?
Yeah. It's like a Walmart, except they smushed it all together. You know? What is this second floor place? This looks good.
It's a restaurant, right? Like an Italian restaurant, I think.
Well, they have cake, which means I need to go there. Not today, but someday go have that cake.
Ah, if we had gone on the other side of the station, though, we could have hit up the underground mall, which would be cool and in the shade. Later.
Actually, this isn't too bad though, right here.
This is good. You're in the shade, you get a breeze. It's actually kind of nice. All right, here it is. The crepe sign. It'll change your life. Hold it in your hand. Love it in your tummy. Hold it in your hand. Love it in your tummy. Hold it in your hand. Love it in your tummy.
Yeah, that sounds like a Wi-Fi.
A door, maybe at a cafe? A salon?
I don't know.
I think it might be a salon.
Okay.
But nothing is funnier than walking or turning around in your class and seeing like this old 60-something-year-old man chanting and doing like organized dances with you. Hook a left. We need to find shade.
Not enough shade here, I hope.
Not quite. Fancy building though.
Yes.
It's shiny. And it's got an interesting building next to it. Here we go, shade. I think this area might be more residential than the other side of the station. Because you know,
I feel like if you're on the right streets, it gets really like city-y, but then
yeah, it's like one of my friends was telling me. But yeah, when you're in Japan and you go to like these places that have big stations and it has multiple exits, you have to go out each and every exit because out every exit there's basically a whole different neighborhood with a different vibe.
yeah.
And I like the vibe around here. It's kind of calm.
Yeah.
But then again, Niigata, like I said, is like one of the quietest cities I've ever been in.
I like Niigata. It reminds me of Minnesota.
I mean, listen, what do you hear?
Car.
A car. That's it. There's no sirens, no screaming, no shouting, no insanity, no horns. There are no people, really. Like you see a car, but besides you and me, who do you see walking? That's besides the point. There aren't a lot of sidewalks in Japan to begin with.
don't know. I feel like that kind of ruins the meaning of it, sort of.
Well, they have like the fake wedding chapels because
Yeah.
they like to have Western style weddings, but they're not religious.
What?
Oh my gosh, is that Gohan?
It might be.
It looks like Gohan. Super Dragon Ball Heroes. Yeah, that looks like Gohan.
Yep.
What are you wearing, Gohan?
I don't know. He is ready to be in a dating sim.
Somebody has left the remains of their hamburger on the ground. Let's have a moment of silence. Do, do, do. 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 Okay.
What are these signs?
Probably the names of the buildings, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think they're the names of the apartment buildings.
That's unfortunate. I was hoping you'd do something more interesting.
Like a shop.
Yeah.
I think we need to go closer to the station to find that, which is the direction we're heading in.
It's true.
We're kind of looping in a circle.
Circle. No.
It doesn't make sense to me at all. I'm glad I'm not the only one confused by this sign. It makes me feel less stupid. Restaurant over here, they do like tabe hodais, I think.
Yeah. But I guess I was just when he said it, I just like looked at him and I'm like, that sounds like it should be a real word, and that's
I think it is a real thing.
Yeah.
Home home eco stations. I think they're literally like your own like self-reliant like home systems. So
Yeah.
like your own water system, your own food system,
know. I
that
guess-
sort of stuff. That's what I think
I
of
was,
when I hear
like,
that.
impressed that he came up with it, I guess. I was like, yes, but no. I was doing the directions lesson and I was trying to teach them go straight.
Yes.
But I had like these two kids who were like the class clowns, but they like led the whole class.
Mm-hmm.
And they kept saying ghost car chase.
Ghost car chase.
Yes, ghost car chase. And I was like, why would you even change it to that? That is so much harder to say. And, I don't know.
That's really weird.
Like, it was really funny the first time, but then they like kept doing it the whole class, and like they would use it as an excuse to like run around, you know?
Nah.
And I'm like, no, straight. That is the opposite of ghost.
I think it's more like an Asian barbecue flavor versus like the barbecue we think of in America. This doesn't give you very much control. Let's try this again. But on a positive note, I did go out with my friends. We had some delicious Mexican food. I had an enchilada that was just to die for, and some yummy nachos and stuff like that. I spent the day shopping and playing games with my friends. I found some shorts that actually fit me. For you girls that actually have a booty, check out the men's sections. And you can probably find men's clothing that will fit you. I still need to get a pair of shoes though. But today was much better. hopefully there won't be some Buddhist lady at my apartment trying to convert me. And I could get a good night's sleep tonight. Because, I mean, other than not having my schedule, tomorrow's one of my favorite schools. They're very laid back and very friendly. The kids are really like a hoot. So hopefully it'll turn out okay.